akastuka. Alafu akahata tena. That's the Nunes we know.
That's Jim Bell. It's called Jim Beglin.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. That was too good.
I was like, the fuck?
To be fair, I also thought it. My bad. I did though. It's true. Mic check 1 2. You good? Okay. So Kiari, what's this? What's all this now? No, tell me. What's all this? Also, where's your voice?
Welcome to Anfield.
First sing the anthem.
Yeah, please make sure you put the anthem there to Kianza. You'll never walk alone.
Yeah, such a good time.
You know, it's crazy. Fucking ironic. Was it last weekend? World Cup last week?
Yeah.
But which week did you tell us that you might actually leave Liverpool?
None.
It was literally the other week, yeah.
Before?
Yeah, he said if someone leaves. Who was
None.
Salah.
Salah leaves or something.
Let's say if Salah leaves.
No, he said a few players.
Salah,
Salah
and
Trent.
Virgil.
There's a
Salah,
combination.
Trent.
And
I think it
Virgil.
was mostly Trent.
And Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I'm not really that worried about Trent leaving.
Where's your voice? Because your voice is leaving.
It's top of the league.
Yeah, where, bro?
It's at the top of the league.
Imeenda kwani?
Imeenda. Imeenda international.
Aston Villa has you losing your voice like this?
Hella.
Well, beating Aston Villa
Hey.
is recommendable.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Did you say it's commendable?
I said, yeah.
Recommendable.
I think
What?
I think
I
you're
don't
the
know.
first one to admit beating Aston Villa is not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
We've beaten them this season.
It's been hard for you for the
How
last
ironic
couple
though, you're
of
beating them
years.
when you're like shit.
Yeah.
I wish we played them away this
that-
weekend.
It's a thing, by the way. You beat Aston Villa on your shit seasons because we beat them home and away last season.
You beat them
So
home
that's
last season.
Aston Villa, yeah.
So does that mean maybe Liverpool might actually just be shit?
No, I'm
this
talking about Arsenal. Shut the fuck up.
season? You give me hope, bro. I was about to say we're back. Welcome back to the show, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so that whenever we post, you guys get notified. Leave a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on the Premier League weekend so far. And yeah, I guess we'll start with.
Bravo, can this
purple elephants in the room.
Inaonekana.
What do they call the
Hebu
purple
focus
elephants in the room?
vizuri upandilie hivi
The
na
red elephants in the room.
No.
Anfield.
I'm sure
Okay.
to find you don't do anything. Come here, Nikani Shore, yeah.
I'm sure it's like blocking everybody's. Anyway, yes, clearly very happy.
It's a good time to be alive, man.
Tell us, talk to
Welcome
us.
back, Eric.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Dominican Republic.
Yes, bana.
Hola, amigo.
Thank you.
What did you learn? What language? What words did you learn from there?
Hola, of course.
But the curse words?
No. See,
Puta.
yes.
Puta.
Puta I learned to read Kitambo.
Pendejo.
Yeah, of course, even that one.
Okay. So.
I mean, I was there for other things. No, I
But
didn't care about.
There's rumors that you're broke.
Broke.
Oko.
Why?
Like your card was not working. We saw you complaining.
Apparently, it seems like one of those countries when you go, because there are some things I wanted to buy at the airport I had to buy when I went back to Germany. It's like they put some limit when you go to some foreign countries for you.
Also, you weren't broke. You were too rich.
No.
I cannot. Yeah, of course, I have money.
Damn.
And then he does this.
Yeah, but it was good though. I mean, we enjoyed, but I don't think it's a football country because their kickoff was at 8. I don't think people can wake up at 8 to watch Arsenal play Liverpool or Chelsea. I think that country
they do.
mostly they
8 is not too
In
early.
Canada, they do as well.
I think that country they
8,
watch a lot
9
of
a.m.
baseball and basketball because that is what I was seeing on TV mostly.
More American like
And because they are
football or other sports.
yeah, they are close to the US, so they have that.
I mean, it
relationship.
makes sense to be honest.
No.
So what, they also watch more MLS than Premier League.
Yeah, they do because there was a place that I searched in the bar and then they were showing the MLS highlights. So luckily at least I saw Messi. And then I saw I think Victor Wanyama playing for CF Montreal. So yeah, they're so much into MLS. But I mean their babes look good, so it's fine.
You know, it's funny because I think if Africa was not aligned with Europe,
Yeah.
we would never be watching
Time.
like Premier League.
I think we're very lucky because of our
It's just the alignment of time.
Time
That's
zone.
it. Khalas.
I don't know because in Malaysia it was like +5.
Eh.
Or actually -5. So by the time you're watching a Champions League game, it's 4 in the
It's
morning.
5
It's
a.m.
by it's fucking
4 in the
foreigners.
morning.
And then you lose 5-1 to Bayern Munich.
Bro,
Oh.
that's actually one of the times.
For
It was
it.
disgusting. The only thing I had going for me was shisha.
Oh.
Damn. So
It's really sad
stood up until
to watch my team.
I think apart from this time when the clock moves now, like now the games are at 11 p.m. I think that time everything is fine for us.
yeah, you 11 p.m. honestly, I struggle.
I knew when Saddam knocked off There were no more tweets.
There are no more
That's the
tweets.
second half.
There's no single game in one second half.
Champions League night.
Saturday
That
night.
was
Oh, Sato.
Saturday night.
Kupitisha your time. As in just watching football till 1 a.m.
And Sato.
Knowing you have to be up.
And Sato. What's the
whatever
Champions
time.
League?
Nah.
Yeah, but why though? Why Sato nowadays? That's crazy.
Walikuwa nataka fixtures mingi. So tonight's just more
They didn't want to
money.
put
It's more
an early
revenue.
kickoff because we play. Us guys and Aston
Yeah.
Villa played over the week.
It's more revenue, for the TV. The TV companies. Now they have like 4 games in a row.
Fair enough. Now back to the football. Kiaria,
Yeah.
how you feeling, bro? Clearly you've lost your voice for one reason or the other.
I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling amazing. I called this when I did call something towards the end of April, just when we hired Slot. I told you this will be our Paisley, Shankly to Paisley era. The clips are there. I remember.
I remember
said
that.
I
exact
remember.
thing. So Klopp is our Shankly.
It's one of those things. Kira is really right. Like once in 99.
Yeah.
Now Klopp's our
Like
Shankly.
Disasi ako hapo.
Yeah, this guy just, he does a parlay with like his bets, but also with his predictions.
Yeah.
One of them will come off.
Like I can never stoize out Disasi. Yo, I will go to the grave with.
Maybe Disasi,
Kudisasi atakam good. Alafu
go Italy.
Labda akienda on loan. Akienda Genoa ama Fiorentina on loan.
Yeah, that's it. He's like, I told you.
I will be here.
Anyway, huh?
See, so now it's like Slot has we just look scary. As in particularly the last couple of weeks after we dealt with Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League.
Boring and scary.
So boring and scary.
Add boring.
Yeah, the boring part is there. Like I'm getting to a point where Liverpool games you can find yourself texting, you can find yourself doing something because you know things are not hard metal, things are not whatever, but we are
Things are
scared.
under control.
Yeah.
Eric doesn't enjoy slot ball. I know.
Who told you that? I want to win titles right now.
No, I'm saying you don't enjoy slot ball.
I don't enjoy as much as I used to enjoy Klopp's
yeah.
ball when we were playing, let's say, Arsenal, and then we bomb them 4-0 at halftime. You play you guys 3-0 at halftime, but also you have possession, you've got a lot of chances. Now we're shutting guys down even before the 70th
Like
minute.
you're shutting everyone, including your fans. Like everyone is just.
Well, I mean,
Our fans are pushing, bro.
yeah, like the last
Oh,
couple
come
of games.
on.
The last
I
couple
mean, the
of
last
games.
2-3 games at
To be fair,
Anfield.
Anfield was popping on.
Anfield won us the Brighton
Saturday.
game.
Hey, Brighton.
Anfield won us the Brighton game. By Leverkusen, Anfield was wild. We also the fans are getting on board with the fact that Slot has been here for 17 games now. He's won 15, drawn 1, lost 1. That loss pains me more than anything else because if we'd just beaten Forest,
I think there's
What's funny
only...
is, by the way,
you know
what you're gonna do at the end of the season. If we just beaten who, if we
no,
just beaten who, that's what
we're not
happens.
really losing that many games to the end of the season. So I can confidently say, you see the problem with whatever we look at this team, any small team we play, we are going to destroy them.
But you've also not won the league despite losing only one game before.
So we're in
Yeah,
December.
City were good. City were good.
And the refs are with them.
Yeah.
I mean, we just seen that video right now.
I think it's not just that. I think it's also like you guys are getting the lucky breaks or the rub of the green that you need to win leagues. You know, like not getting a player sent off, not getting a penalty given against you.
Sending off is usually like a discipline thing.
It's
No,
down
no,
to
no,
you.
no, no, la. That's
Mostly.
not what I mean. Like for example, just good decisions going their way for certain reasons. Maybe being deemed less controversial by the refereeing panel than it actually should be. So things are just falling into place. Ball falling into Darwin Núñez's path after Mo Salah is incorrectly deemed unfouled by David Kutz, who is very controversially placed right now. But for example, the ball falling into Darwin Núñez's feet, Konate not being given a foul against Ollie Watkins.
Come on.
I mean,
That's not a
no,
foul.
I just think these decisions are adding up a little bit, but I don't necessarily think, you guys are just lucky. No, of course I don't think you're 5 points clear ahead of the City side, just by luck. No, I'm sure there's a lot of things you guys are doing well, but you were talking about their press. You thought your press was being beaten a bit too easily in the first half.
That's Villa, though. I'm not that surprised because they're good. We know they beat a lot of teams' presses and they know how to build up from behind. And I think they've also been quite unlucky with the way we scored them because we scored from 2 breakaways. I mean, it's not like we do create chances, but those breakaways, I mean, most of the teams do concede those ones. But for Aston Villa, I mean, they were unlucky.
It frustrated me because when they came to the Emirates, they just parked the bus. against us. But with you guys, they just threw everything at every chance they got to go up, like at corners, because it was essentially from 2 set pieces that you guys beat them.
I think we're also lucky because a couple of players have really improved this season. Apart from the key players like Van Dijk and Salah and McAllister, who have maintained their performance from last season, we can say the performance of Konate, Gravenberch, and Luis Diaz this season has really helped us. And Curtis Jones. I mean, that was it.
Gakpo.
Humble pie.
We have Curtis Jones. I have to take. I have to choose.
I've always believed in him.
I really have to hold that because
You believed in him, then he was shit. Now you believe in him.
And then Kerry, you remember at the start of the season we were so sure it's Gravenberch and then McAllister and Soboslai. Now we're not even sure.
Soboslai.
We're not sure about Soboslai now. It's either Curtis or him. And now we saw on Sato, it's Curtis who started, and the Champions League also played. So it's a good stress to have right now for us. And the injuries have not come to a lot of players. Probably 2-3 good players have gone out. Yeah. But the key players are still in.
Funnily enough, we've lost Alisson for over a month.
We're not even thinking about Alisson.
We don't even remember him. He's the best keeper in the world. We haven't really missed him for over a month.
If I'm Keller, I leave the club. I leave Liverpool. I think I'm too good to play number 2.
Yeah, end of the season, leave. Not January. End of the season. Because I'm also of the opinion that Alisson is towards the end of his career. You can't be a keeper who gets injured.
He's getting too many injuries.
Like your hamstrings particularly.
He's becoming like Jota now.
That's the type of injuries you're getting. And we have already a replacement who's one of the best keepers in the world also. So no problem.
You also nominated for the Ballon d'Or. What are you talking about?
He was nominated for the Yasin Trophy.
Last time
why are you acting surprised?
Last time Kipero was nominated upon Lini.
Yeah, actually 2 years ago maybe, I'm sure.
I just got chance. I got that 3-4.
No, so it's
player of the year for them.
Trent is gone. Hopefully he's gone for maybe another month. That hamstring thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I've seen Joy saying that it's a few weeks, like 2, 3. But I couldn't hamstring at 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's no need to even risk him. Let Bradley play.
But I think what I like about Slot is, to be honest, his squad management is fantastic.
Yeah,
and he's ruthless also.
Yeah.
He's ruthless. Have you seen how he's dealt with Robertson after the way Saka washed him?
No, but he started.
So he started this.
He did, but then he played well against Aston Villa.
So I've had this theory, and this is why for us this year, I believe we're going to win the league and probably get to either the semis.
Season you don't say that.
Whether get to
the
season
season he doesn't say.
To be fair, I don't think maybe on other podcasts, but not this one.
He says this every single.
So no.
Every
So
fucking season.
Van Dijk.
No, that season he said we're not going to win the quadruple. We're just going to win 2.
So
Premier League and
this season there's that fear, and I'm seeing. You see the way this team is being managed, and you see the way we're playing that boring type of football. Last season, we all knew. By April, with the injuries, with the fatigue these guys had, with all the games they were playing, it would have been beef. This current team won't get fatigued with the way we're playing. The squad is being rotated vizuri. These guys aren't running their asses off for 90 minutes.
And there's no AFCON.
Nakuna AFCON, ni vitu pole pole. So sasa now, when we get to March, this team will be clicking. So we'll be in the Carabao Cup final.
It's a sustainability thing. It's a sustainability thing. Last season, we were telling you guys it's not sustainable, right? Like the way you guys were winning, it was haphazard, it was erratic. Now it's 2-0 lock off or 1-0 lock off, and then just keep the ball, low energy, no need to make unnecessary runs or press unnecessarily.
Sub key players at the right time.
Yeah, he's managed that with Konate as far as the injuries are concerned. I just want to see how he's going to work with Jota, because Jota seems to have the same issue every single season.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's beyond the
twice a week, twice a month.
Portugal need him. Is their best player, best attacker.
And by January, this is the thing, and this is the 8 games in December, and the 2 more games left in November. If by January we'll have a 10 to 15 point gap,
15 is too big.
Then I can be confident. By next week you're talking after international.
These guys will start winning. They are through now with their tough.
We're getting Amorim. Quite serious, bana.
Nasema City are playing Tottenham.
We're talking about these guys.
Honestly, I don't even understand why you're sat here.
Why are you even here?
Why are you here?
So I figure if we have that gap, City will probably get Zubimendi this coming.
You saw the reports, mirror. Yeah. That was mirror football, but still.
They'll probably get him because they have to go by someone.
When the season started, I actually said I want to rule out Man City out of this race. I thought it should be Arsenal and Liverpool because.
But you didn't say that.
I said that. I remember I said it.
You sat here and you said Man City.
I said I expect Liverpool and Arsenal to be the two key players in this title race.
Oh, I don't remember. Do you remember
And
that?
then
Yeah, I
City.
think I do.
And then Man, because I
You
don't
want me to
expect
jump
Man
on that?
City
No, sorry, bro.
to go for a fifth
I
again.
legit think.
Wow.
I legit think he. I think one of your
I'm
reasons was
surprised.
that Man City would be hungover from winning 4 in a row or some shit like that.
And then Rodrigo injured, and then I'm surprised by how you guys have played now in the last couple of weeks.
You
Because
know,
I
I'm
expect you
Bongo-
to be up
Surprised?
Wembongo ushindi.
Surprised.
there. No, I mean they should
You
be
surprised? That's
taking.
only shit.
No, come on, they've lost games where they didn't lose last season.
Wembongo
They have dropped
ushindi
points.
ushindi huko sabuni ya raw, because the more Pep is losing, the more he's looking like Ten Hag. Time and time, I keep on looking at him on the sideline.
But I think
I'm like,
I saw him do that. I was like,
He did the water. He did the water. the trademark. Anakunyonga maji.
I'm like, he really might be washed. Like if we get to 5 and then we get to 6,
and then you play them.
You know, after we get to 5, the 6 is us.
Yeah.
So no, you're talking 6 in a row, bro.
Bro, it's actually Tottenham away.
Yeah.
Tottenham away, and Tottenham have lost their last 2 games.
So them, they also need something.
Yeah, like in Spurs, man. Spurs.
Spurs another story.
It'll be the El
So,
Sakiko.
so Kerry,
How do you feel? How do you feel about your position now? Where do you think? I'm sure you're confident you win the league.
not just the league. I mean, I think even the Champions League.
Fucking hell.
I mean, not just
No. It's
You're being reserved. Like you're trying to, like, hoping that he
no.
won't
I
take
know.
that.
No, I know he's gonna say they're gonna win the league. But at what points do you fully believe it's yours to lose?
Well, now going by what I've seen from the teams that we compete with, that is Man City and now Arsenal, I think Kerry, by the end of January, if you're like, let's say, 10 points clear,
Yeah.
I think you can be very sure it's ours now. And we've been able now to manage the score because of the Champions League. There'll be the FA Cup. I think there are guys who are coming back. Can have Elliot. Probably may now see Chiesa there.
One question.
Chiesa.
One question. At what
Yes.
point will it be called a bottle job?
Well, ideally, no. We have to break,
Right now, you're already like ahead like 5 points.
we have to break the 247 night record for us to
No,
become bottlers.
that's unbreakable. That's like that's like
It's not unbreakable.
That's
You guys
like
have been top
Messi.
since match day 2.
Wait.
Someone do the count.
We're almost getting to a point where I think we're at 100. We might even be
I think
getting
they're
to
at
100 this
more
time.
than 100
Wait,
days. Yeah,
wait.
I think we
top
can't
of the
run away
table.
from that side. I mean, it's true.
That's like Messi 90 goals a year. We
And
know
one.
no one's gonna get that.
That's how good they are, bro.
exactly. That's
Zoom.
how good you
That's
are
how-
at bottling.
Saddam, I think yes. Right now, if we continue like this until the end of January and we don't win it, it could go down as one of the greatest bottling. After especially how Arsenal have been playing in the first couple of weeks, and then Man City. So for us, I think now, when we get to that period now, where I think we play Man City quite early in the return.
Right after.
Yeah.
Exactly, and I think
Huh?
Is
You
it
play
January?
Oh,
We're
really?
playing them in deck, and then
So it's
I
like
think-
that successive.
yeah,
Nice.
it's that.
Very
I think if we lead by the end of that first month of the year, I think we win it. Because like Kerry said, one of the key things why we fell last season was because of fatigue. And also our forwards. I think our forwards are the ones who let us down last season.
They
In
did.
a game we played United, I think we played Palace, and then our forwards, Salah,
Missing
Jota,
1v1s. Yeah.
Diaz. There was a game Curtis Jones, I think it's against Arsenal or something. Him on the post and Ramsey with Raya.
we had some stinkers going into the last.
Trent also. So if we can sort that, and the way we've seen now Slot is ruthless, I think we can be able to win the league. And
But now, does him winning the league in his first try with essentially the same squad have any implications on Klopp's legacy, Saddam?
no. Oh,
Him being
Saddam.
washed?
No. Does Slot's winning the league in his first try with Klopp's team, Klopp's players, have any implications on Klopp's legacy?
I don't think so, because I think Klopp's way of doing things is very different from this manager, and Klopp's way of doing things has won them pretty much everything.
Have you got any question?
Let me finish. So it doesn't have any implication on Klopp's legacy. It still means that whatever this guy does, he still has a lot of things to prove to get to Klopp's level.
Reality is, Klopp inherited Kolo Toure and Martin Scuttle,
Sacco.
and Kina Sacco and Kina
You say Enrique.
Klein, them guys. This guy has inherited Van Dijk, Trent, Alisson,
A team that was in the
Salah.
final of the Champions League 2 years
So-
ago.
Mo Salah, best
Yeah.
right wing of all time.
So you've inherited different circumstances. The only implication this has on Klopp is that he brought us to a certain level. And
Expectations wise.
Actually, Zoom, there was a way people were saying that it's the first season for Slot, so they don't expect him to do well. For me, it's the opposite, because I expect a lot from you because we've come to a team that is well built. It's been the Champions League final 2 years ago. It's been in the Premier League probably finals of the day 2 years ago and a year before. We challenged. We took months to the end of the season, and then last season we also in between the titles.
March, April.
So for him, it's not like another manager. Let's say like who are going to United, where they have to do a lot of work. When Ateta came, when Klopp came to Liverpool, or when let's say Xavi went to Barca, or even now when Flick has gone to Barca, I see this situation as to when Zidane went to Madrid. Or when Ancelotti's
ripe.
It's ripe, exactly.
Right.
He just needs to do something, and the team clicks. So I expect him, no matter what we do between now and January, as far as the transfers are concerned, he has to win something.
Before we get to that, like what is there anything you do in January, Kiaria, that would guarantee you win the league? Like in your opinion, that would guarantee you win the league.
I'll tell you what I think guarantees us winning a league. In January, getting all three of those players to sign a contract.
Oh, morale-wise.
Getting that contract.
What would happen if we
extension.
lost to Gravenberch to injury?
Endo.
Come on, Kerry, man.
Sadly, that's the sad bit is, and this is exactly why I'm beginning to be a bit hopeful, because Endo is not a top level.
He was a
starter
stopgap.
or whatever. He's a stopgap. But if we lose Gravenberch, just off
the
the way,
fact.
off the way we've been playing, we'll definitely need. Curtis Jones will definitely have to come back, play more with the role he plays with the under-21s, because of how he can turn with the ball. That's the only, they have that similarity on how they turn with the ball.
He can receive.
When I look around our players, I've seen Konat has improved. I mean, now I think we can play some games without Van Dijk. Probably let's say games like we play in Fulham.
And Akonsa Z, I never want to see that guy in my life.
Bro,
I'm saying if he's out, if he's suspended, we can play Gomez and Konate.
Yeah.
Front you can play without Salah probably a game or two, but Gravenberch is probably now the guy that you don't want to miss. So like you've said, also pray like you just hope when he goes to Netherlands he doesn't get injured.
Final question on Liverpool. Is there any comments you'd like to make on Gerald Kwanzaa's extracurricular activities?
On Instagram.
He's cooked. He's finished.
He's finished. He's actually washed. He's actually
Finished.
finished.
And it's like the worst people as well. It's like the most popular, most cloud chasing type of girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like
very,
just some,
very in your face.
But it's not going any fun now. I mean, it's like it's underwater now.
No, but the girl is older than him, right?
I don't know.
He
Does it
does all
matter?
that.
I just saw the video.
Bro, you do all
Just saw
that.
the
The
video
least
of
you
the
can
chat.
do is just play well. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
because then people would be like, "Hey, as long as you're doing it on the pitch, we don't care what you do off the pitch."
The last game he was brought on, yeah? He was brought on
And
for Konate, and then he was subbed off.
Yeah.
The Carabao game.
Yeah, he was brought on at halftime.
He made a mistake.
He was subbed off 90th minute. When immediately they scored the 3-2, because he made the mistake for the 3-2 and the one. I'm like, bro, no, you're done. You finished.
Yeah. No, but it's going to
think
be
we cannot
interesting
win
to
the
see
league with
how
him.
Slot. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Slot reacts to off the pitch shenanigans like those. But anyway,
But he's so
moving on.
cool, man. Slot is such a cool manager, bro.
Yes.
Just on the touchline, he's so cool.
Is there really a conversation to be had about Salah? Or can we just accept?
I mean, we've just seen.
Saddam said it right now. The
Yeah.
greatest right winger of
Yeah.
all time in Premier League history.
You
said that?
for sure.
Right
Yeah.
now, he just said it. Yeah, very.
Wow, it's clear.
Oh yeah, but that's facts. So I feel like that's
facts,
very.
though. Yeah, I don't.
We had the Ballon d'Or the other day and Salah was not even in the top 30.
I saw another video and the guy had a
No one
great
gets
point.
disrespected more than
Wait,
Salah.
sorry, what?
He wasn't in the top 30. He wasn't
wasn't?
anywhere close.
There was no
No,
Liverpool
but like
player.
rightfully so. What the fuck
He's
did you guys
right.
do?
His
So-
stats last season.
What did you guys do?
His stats last season.
Odegaard was there.
incredible.
Yeah, but Odegaard, finished second.
We literally
Bukayo
won a
Saka was
Carabao
there.
Cup.
Oh yeah, you guys won Carabao Cup.
Also, Carabao Cup now counts.
It's more than Odegaard.
I feel like challenging for the league until the last day is more impactful than
Really?
a Carabao
We've been there a
Cup.
couple of times and Salah never made it then.
Oh,
Really?
come on, he has.
He
Really?
Couple of
Salah's only made. He was about the 1 year he was meant to win it.
Meant.
He was meant to, and then Messi. See, the agenda had to agenda for life. Yeah.
So you saw Kubali
on.
Messi's agenda.
It was okay. Van Dijk doesn't have one because of Messi.
But then Van Dijk
Many,
was
many
only,
people don't
and
have
Salah.
one 'cause of
Van Dijk
Messi.
was only 7 points
we
by.
literally had 2 Ballon d'Or winners on the same team.
Even
currently.
Mane. Actually 3. Sadio
Yeah.
Mane was also close in 2019. 20.
Messi
the-
voted for Mane.
The year
no?
they won the
That-
AFCON.
Yeah, Messi voted.
year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
because you can't vote for yourself.
I don't want to drag this into a Ballon d'Or conversation because I hate those. There's so many examples.
We're
of
so
people
on
being-
this season. We're so on
For what?
for the
We're
Ballon
trying to
d'Or.
get a wild 11.
Who's going to Ballon d'Or?
We're so blessed that we can now say Salah and Virgil.
No, Van Dijk, no.
Van Dijk is going out big. Yesterday, I don't
You're
know
mad.
if you saw the. By the way, I'm beginning to get so impressed. He's actually defending from the front now. Van Dijk is the guy pressing deep. He's the guy carrying the ball. He
Because he
wasn't
can't defend.
He can't
He
defend.
can't defend from the back.
Different.
He likes running away from players.
Okay, that agenda is really dead.
Dead on
Wait.
arrival.
different.
And
No,
then
but
it's
like-
bit Konate so good, Pia.
No,
I
but
literally
Salah,
saw him do an action where an Aston Villa player got the ball edge of the box. He saw Van Dijk coming towards him. This guy ran backwards. So like this Iki to have to fall back. I was like,
I mean,
yeah.
Wait. But
I literally saw the Aston Villa player turn. I think it was Leon Bailey. He turned.
Nah.
I was like, all right, Leon Bailey, be brave. It's Virgil van Dijk. Just at run.
take on.
He looked up. He turned around. He's like, fuck that
you know,
shit.
one of them. No, I'm not trying to do
Like,
this.
fuck that shit. It was in transition. Like that's a perfect time you get a Van Dijk reeling backwards. But no way.
Salah gets refed the worst. He's the worst refed superstar.
no, Saka is.
I think
Saka's not a superstar.
Saka, not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
Yeah,
Fair
superstar
point.
level.
Sukuska superstar.
How can no, you
I
call
was
him. You
too
call
quick.
him.
I was
Learn
too
to
quick.
listen.
I'm sorry. Hey, yes, Salah.
Yeah,
eh?
it's definitely
Nah,
Saka,
it's
bro.
just I
But still,
I-
Salah gets fouled a lot because of his strength. I
yeah,
don't think it's
and then
necessarily
he's
because of
so strong, as in bro, and no footballer at Liverpool takes care of himself
Okay.
more than Salah, and that's I
And he
guess why
doesn't
it's so
touch shit
impressive.
like other players.
Yeah, between him and Van Dijk also. Van Dijk apparently has a whole team of like 7-8 people. After every training session, does the whole Cairo shit. So we man, Salah, we are blessed. Last week I had that argument with you where you said we rely too much on him. I was like, bro,
They're the ones who rely on Saka.
exactly.
Or rely.
Odegaard.
You're over reliance on Mo Salah. I
No,
agree.
have you seen our forwards? Gakpo has more goals than Saka and Martinelli.
Okay, I
Gakpo is
completely
balling.
agree. When fast track bullies, I get that. That's what they do. But when it comes time to stand up and be counted, Mo Salah is the one carrying that team. Let's be honest.
Well, it's
And it's
been-
fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. What I want to say though is like, guys just need to stop having these stupid conversations of comparing him with like, I don't know, Eden Hazard or who else? Gareth Bale. This guy is in Thierry Henry, Ronaldo, Messi conversations. You get like he's up there.
Thierry.
You win another Premier League is better
He's
than
up-
Henry.
I think statistically he's already about to be by the end of the
No,
season.
but like with
In every single metric,
No, but like-
goals, assists,
With less games.
I'm saying he wins
goals
the
against
Premier
the
League.
big six.
India,
Goals against
India has
the
more
big
Premier
six.
League, so I'm saying if he wins
Yeah.
another Premier League,
The-
we can have a
The,
conversation.
the conversation that's about to be had is between him and Stevie G, who's a bigger Liverpool legend. And by the end
No,
of this
but-
year, it will be Mohamed Salah.
But Stevie
No,
G
but
is
Stevie-
already
Where-
behind Henderson. What do you mean?
Which Anderson?
There's
Check.
Quinny Dean Henderson.
Obviously, like Stevie G will really be like Tushamsahau.
I've forgotten him.
You
You
also. Listen, if you win the Champions League this season,
Kiari was quiet. He agreed.
But Kiari joined late, so
alisharibu legacy. You went trust on me.
carry anayo connection yetu na Gerard. You are hiyo time.
Me was just
He's a
telling
stepchild. He
I
came
got
the
a
other day.
stronger connection with Jordan Henderson.
Yeah.
But what do you remember with Gerard?
And Joe Allen.
Okay, but when it comes to memory, Eric, when it comes to memory, what do you remember of Gerard in Nini? Your Champions League final.
Champions League.
That's it. But
FA
Hendo
Cup,
has
FA
it.
Cup.
FA Cup against.
I mean,
West Ham.
Bro.
Look
the
at
moment.
Look at
It's
what
the
we're talking
moment.
about.
It's not
FA Cup, like what do you mean?
and Gerard was a good player, really good player to be honest. I mean,
Jared was a legendary player.
yeah, it's not like Hendo.
Like, respect Hendo.
No, we're not doing that. We're not
no,
doing
no.
that.
Anyway,
All
listen.
right.
So to finish on Mohamed Salah, I think this season if you win the Champions League, because this season I think the Ballon d'Or is down to your individual performance. There's no Euros. There's
That's
no
what they say
AFCON.
all the time, bro.
No, I mean I think Rodri it was down a lot because of also the Euros. They won the Euros with Spain.
Nah, it was mostly politics, but Salah.
Yeah, okay, you can also
Politics
say
at
that.
Real
I agree
Madrid,
with you
yeah.
on that one. But I do think if we win the Champions League this season, I'm sorry, Vinny and Jude Bellingham. It's going to Mohamed Salah and to Africa for the
I'm
second
sorry,
time.
but Vinny is still on fire.
It's not even the best player in Madrid.
Vinny is still
That
on fire.
guy drops stinkers in big games,
Every
and then Osasuna.
He's not even the best player in La Liga.
Start doing this, bro. It's me. It's me,
Bro, if you're looking at La Liga, you're looking at Lamine Yamal.
Nah, Vinny is still clear. I'm sorry.
Clear of who?
Yamal is
Everyone in
clear
the
of
world.
Ah, Yamal is
Yamal is
clear.
definitely clear.
Yamal is
Yeah.
definitely clear
Nah,
of
you
Vinny.
guys
By the
are-
way,
since-
Vinny could score 30 more goals than Yamal. but Yamal would still be.
But
clear
the
of him.
Vini, after last season, was the best player in Madrid. Still,
Yeah, I'd say Carvajal.
it was
even better
Jude.
than him.
Even Jude was
Yes,
better.
yes,
Jude
yeah.
contributed a lot.
There's difference between silk and cotton. Yamal is silk.
Yeah.
And
Vinny
Vini,
is a bit cottonish.
Vinny is
That's
sometimes
rough on
sometimes
the
Velcro.
edges. Yeah.
Sometimes
Like,
Velcro.
to you, I understand racism. Like, in your really, what the fuck?
No, but Eric is racist as well.
What?
Eric is also racist.
I'm
He
not
hates
racist.
Saka.
I don't hate Saka.
Okay, I also hate Saka.
I don't hate. No, me, I don't hate
No, you
anyone.
don't hate
Me, I
racist.
like
Somali,
Saka
bro.
so much, and I do think
He said Somalis are racist. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I like Saka, and I do think we're going to rescue him soon.
Rescue. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but I agree.
let's move on.
I mean, Robertson is getting old.
Huh?
Robertson is getting old.
No, even Salah is getting old,
Robertson
come on.
for sure.
No, it's not Robertson. It's Simical. So he's coming to be Robertson's backup.
Okay.
Everyone is rescuing everyone. Militao is out for the season. Madrid is coming to rescue Saliba.
Can we move on? Can we move on to the next segment, please?
Yes, please.
Right. So we're going to talk about the Arsenal trip to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, by the way, 1-1 draw. But just before we get to that, Showmax have come back with a bang, and they're teaming up with Safaricom for a really impressive bundle. 450 shillings only at this point in time gets you 1 month worth of Showmax's Premier League subscription and 3 GB data to watch those games, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's a fantastic bundle. The hashtag, by the way, is Showmax Premier League. Check out the bundle. There's the code for it as well.
Yeah,
special
so if you
code,
want to subscribe,
USSD. Yeah.
star 544 star 37 hash, and then you're good to go.
Yeah, we've already mentioned we're massive fans of Showmax, and Safaricom is just about to elevate that as well. So fair play, man. That's a great
It's even
partnership.
cheaper than before because it was 500, now it's 450, and then you get 3 GB.
Plus, you get more value. Yeah. So fair enough, man. Check that out. Link is in the description below. Check out or just dial the USSD.
Star 544 star 37 hash.
Star 37 hash. Okay, so Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1.
Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1 before. Let's go pray, then I come back.
Oh yeah, it's time. Chelsea, Arsenal. Okay, so I guess I'll kick us off. I'll start by saying that's a fair result. 1-1
For Chelsea.
I think for both teams. If I were to go by the amount of glaring chances missed, I'd say Arsenal probably should, if they'd finished their chances, they would have won the game maybe 2-1 or 3-2. But I think I was hoping this would be a game that would, like, at the very minimum, do damage control, because keep it at 7 points between us and Liverpool. But with everybody back, I still didn't expect us to be at our full flowing best, because remember, Odegaard's coming back from injury. And then also the team is low on confidence. And also Declan Rice, I'm pretty sure, played with a broken toe.
How sure are you?
I'm pretty sure, because the reports coming out from the Arsenal media, who report
He was
for
playing through
through
something.
pain, through
Like there was something he was being given.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of players
through
do
pain,
that
yeah.
in the world.
No, a lot of players do that, but I don't think you want to play with a broken something.
Well, we could have played Jorginho.
Listen, I get it. It could have been his pinky toe, right? Maybe it's not his shooting toe. I get it. So, but I saw him step out of a couple of challenges. I'm thinking, yeah, protect that toe. Anyway,
I mean, it's broken. What the fuck? What's the happen?
Yeah,
it gets bigger.
can't be
bro.
worse.
It's already
It
broken.
gets more broken.
Wow.
It could be
Broken.
a hairline fracture. Now it's no hairline fracture. You get what I mean? So I thought overall Chelsea were slightly better than us in the first half.
Which is sad.
No, I think that's
Title contenders.
no fair, but
Well,
you know
it's
we're
Conference
a
League.
wounded animal. We're a wounded animal at the moment.
Would a lion? I'm a
Yeah, okay. So the point is,
sheep.
just let me finish the thought. Okay. But I think that's credit to Chelsea. Chelsea are a very good team now. They've closed the gap between wherever they finished last season. Where is it? 6th, right? To a top 4 team.
It's these guys.
Where did they finish?
6th.
Yeah.
And you guys?
We are in Champions League, then Conference League. So
You in?
At you in?
Europa League.
Just double checking there. See all the Champions League teams. All the Champions League teams.
No, but like I like the way conversation is going towards the title race to make a trophy battle where it's now between me and you and
us.
you're 4 points behind me, ahead of me. What do you mean?
It's true.
So I have to say in that game.
Let's focus on Chelsea.
Okay.
Those 4 points are
Chelsea,
so big.
I think
Game Billy, bro.
I think Chelsea have done a really good job, especially Enzo. Like I know people said it was. I said myself it was really cruel. He was disrespecting some players. Some players we don't even know where they are. Disasi and them. Like what are they actually doing? Chaloba left.
Yes, he got sold. Palace.
Sold.
Palace or Fulham? Yeah, Palace. So
scored a goal.
he came in. He said, "I know exactly what I want. I know exactly who I want, and for whatever reasons."
Sterling, I don't want.
Definitely not Sterling.
And who
And
said
fair.
I want Sterling?
Yo, but to be fair, Sterling is an upgrade on Mudryk. I don't know if that says anything, but at least he's an upgrade on
I'm
Mudryk.
very sure you're not going to spend money on him.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure as well. But the players that he has right now are very good players. Apart from Enzo and Mudryk, these are good players who he has a general core of.
No, you have to
So-
put Fofana.
Fofana,
Fofana is also
shit.
Sanchez, bro. Sanchez is ass.
Sanchez is also
And Sancho.
very good. Also
but you
very
see, but you see,
And
I'm talking
Sancho.
about the high profile signings, high money.
Fofana is 80 million.
Marquis signing.
Fofana was 80 million.
80, bro. I think it was 80
But that was
million.
the
How?
other season though. That
Doesn't
was-
matter.
Doesn't matter.
That's
though.
even worse because 80 million then he disappeared for like almost a year.
No, he got injured.
You got a knee
Exactly
injury.
my point.
It's ACL.
That's not
Disappeared.
exactly disappeared. This guy just said Rodri disappeared for 1 whole year. Then he went to Real Madrid.
No, but he got injured even before,
Shut up,
no?
bro.
Before what?
Like
they
before
signed him
he-
and then go injured like after a week or something.
Yeah,
That's
just-
insane.
So Chelsea, I thought started quite strong, and I saw them. I was really worried. I was like, "Fuck, these guys are gonna give Cole Palmer his first non-penalty goal
In a long time.
against a big six side." So, and it was because Partey was getting lost in transition.
He scored against these guys last season, I remember.
but it took deflections.
No, but it was shot on target, so that's
was
a
it a
goal.
shot on target?
Yes. It was given to Kopama.
No, let's talk about proper goal. So,
I'm a proper top 6.
I mean, he scored a hat-trick against
proper
us.
top 6 is a very good one actually. I like
Yes.
that much better. So we made some tweaks and then we gradually got into the game much better.
Cole
Then
Palmer had a
second
good,
half.
he had a good 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Cole
Kopama.
Palmer. 0 to 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
But-
Yeah.
Once that shot was
I want
saved
to
by
talk
Raya,
about that later.
Okay.
I want to talk about
So
that
that
later.
corner alipotea.
akaenda akasema, I'm
I
done.
wonder why. Actually, let's just talk about it now. Why does he struggle against traditional big six sides? Like in those big games, and it's not just him to be fair. Like I don't think anybody else was that good. Madueke dropped another stinker.
But he does that.
That's his level of stink.
I think Madueke is
Permanent stinker.
like a stinker after stinker. Like he rarely, like it's opposite with Palmer. Palmer will have stinkers.
Okay, so fair
I
enough.
mean, Madueke
Nick-
is like Antonio. Like one game you score 2 and then you
He's
disappear.
living
the
off
advance.
that hat trick. Was
He
it
really
Brighton?
is, he really
Palmer
is.
Wolves.
Wolves,
It was Wolves. Ever
He's
since.
our Benteke.
Nothing.
I think the only good players that I saw from Chelsea that had noteworthy performances are
Caicedo, Lavia.
Caicedo,
Midfield was fantastic.
Neto,
Neto had so much space.
Cucurella, and-
Lavia had
and-
an okay game.
and Lavia was not really that good. I think he was carried by Caicedo. But by the way, which Chelsea fans agree, he's being carried right now because he's coming off injury. Caicedo is actually carrying that midfield by himself.
He is.
I think
so
they've been playing well
That's
as a
pretty
pair.
much it. That's pretty much it, though. In terms of individual
No, even
performances.
what's his name? Gusto played well.
Gusto played well, yeah.
Should have scored. Played.
He
well.
should have.
Should have definitely
Oh my
scored.
god, that
That's
header.
the glaring chance I was actually talking about initially. But I think-
Another Jackson has this weird stinkers where you don't even know he's on the pitch.
he kind of
Yeah.
Like
you know what
it's
he kinda
just-
does?
Do you even see him when he's running?
Yeah,
You're
he
like, he's
doesn't-
even quick.
He
How
doesn't
does
want
he even move?
Maybe Chelsea have problems. As
No,
much as you say
that's the
Chelsea-
thing. Like he
There was a
gets
free
into
kick he won, I
positions.
think, like twice, and I'm like, is that even real? The one
Yeah.
I think against Declan Rice. or
Yeah,
something?
like I couldn't believe that.
How did
that was
even
a
the
free
ref
kick.
give that?
To be fair,
No,
I
that
thought-
was a foul. Come on.
no, it wasn't.
It's
It wasn't.
not like.
I
100%.
thought to be honest, I was Moises Caicedo was lucky not to have been booked during the whole of that game. The first foul that I saw on Odegaard, but Cucurella at some point, could have been booked again. Neto could have been booked again, but I just thought they were getting a lot of home calls with these challenges. But
Michael
that's fine.
Oliver, I think he was playing with the crowd yesterday.
Did you hear what the crowd were singing?
Wow.
Clive AFC. He's like a big. He's the one who does the overlap sometimes with the He's the Arsenal representative.
Oh yeah, I know.
He looks like
He looks like Michael Oliver.
no, he looks like Robbie, bro. He's a black, chubby guy, Malteser, walking.
Clive. I know
Clive
Clive.
AFC.
Yeah, I know him.
Yes, there we go. So now this guy was saying, the fans were saying, Michael Oliver. I remember I could hear it. I was watching with friends. What are they saying about Michael Oliver? And then someone said, nah, they're saying something about another player. I was like, nah, it's definitely Michael Oliver. They were saying, apparently, Michael Oliver, it's not about you. Ooh. And have you guys read those pieces about referees right now and how Howard Webb is running this shit?
Yeah, but you see, like, I was having a conversation.
No, I haven't. What happened?
They're saying that Howard Webb it's not necessarily like an obvious directive, but it's indirectly, you can see it Kwambali, yani, that the referees are being made the stars of
the game.
Of the Premier League at the very least. Because it's another talking point.
You remember that game when you
Controversy gets more
the
clicks,
Saliba red
more
card.
views.
I didn't like that they had all that because if
How
you're
they're,
not
like, showing-
exactly if you're not working, you're not working. You're gonna be in the stadium and then you're trying to communicate to the guys who are like, where do they work from? Stockport or something?
No, but like I feel like that's also like the media while he maybe
They
he could be
blew it up.
texting someone else from home.
The,
It
the
could be
idea,
anything.
the idea was he has an earpiece on when you're at the
To
stadium
listen in.
to listen in because you're
Why are
the
you
head
doing
of the
that?
referees. You're not contributing to
Let's
what
just sit somewhere with
you're
the
lis-
referees.
You're
he's
listening
not
now.
contributing.
I'm
he
listening.
can only listen.
So I'm listening to all the communication that's going on between VR.
It's
and
not
the
a
ref.
it's not a two-way
Oh, the-
Yeah,
communication
but
channel.
that to me sounds still like part of work, like you're still monitoring.
But he's in charge.
You're
He's the
monitoring how
one.
people are working.
Yeah, because
see,
he's the
boss.
head.
And then in the stadium, when that replay comes, the refs when they're reviewing the VAR, they also see that picture of him.
That was
I don't
Nah,
think they do.
you're
No, I
not.
don't
You're
think- I
not
don't think
shown.
that's the same feed.
You're not shown the same feed. The TV feed, the VR feed is different. It's just posed to the
And then he
certain
was on the
incident.
overlap also, which I think Arsenal also you complain like 17
Now
times or something.
that I had a particular issue with.
He
But
hasn't
anyway,
shown. He hasn't
stepping
shown
away.
TNT.
No, China, that one at least.
Is that the one on TNT?
Yeah,
I
as
thought it
if-
was Sky Sports.
For me, it doesn't make sense.
The PGMOL,
The-
whatever.
the-
Never
whole
show it Michael Owen.
Yeah, the whole idea behind it, and that's why I don't really.
I don't watch it also.
I can't sit down and start refereeing. For me, is an individual thing. The reason why Michael Oliver is so trash is because of how highly he's been put on board. They think Michael Oliver is the best referee in England.
Yeah.
So that was I was having a convo with Eric in terms of like how the actual
So like
experts
Beckham
are talking
back
about.
then
He will never get his decisions challenged.
questioned.
So if he's the ref on the pitch, VR will not change any decision Michael Oliver makes because apparently he's
Yeah, before it gets
like
there.
Messi.
bigger. Yeah,
He's
he's
their
bigger.
Messi.
He's the best.
no, Ronaldo.
You're a child. Anyway, second half.
And
I thought-
Havertz, can I just appreciate Havertz for one thing?
Go on.
Man, this.
Ah,
And then
They
VR.
got chopped off.
You know,
he wanted to cry. He was sad the whole game.
So
after that.
apparently Chelsea fans have been sparing him because they thought like they don't like he left them back after he scored that Champions League goal. But now yesterday they confirmed. They
Wow.
have been saying he's a snake.
Okay, to be fair though, I don't think Kai Havertz. I don't think the Chelsea fans deserve any kind of respect by the way they talk about or sympathy from Kai Havertz. By the way they talk about him, they
Trash
in his
talking.
last season they were trash talking him. They were saying he's useless. They were like it was really bad. So then now to come back and say that he deserves respect, like, he doesn't need to do that at all. If anything, he should. I knew it was gonna be a meme once that VAR. He should talk to Trossard, not to rob him of that goal. But in the second half, I thought we were brilliant. We were on top of them. Martin Odegaard was really good, and I think he's shown that he's really important for us in so many different ways. He's really important for us in terms of what we do with the ball. He's really important for us in terms of what we do off the ball. I don't know, man. Like he's just incredible. And then look for example, the chance that we had at the end, Eric, Saliba assist. The pre-assist would have been from Martin Odegaard, and right now we just don't have anyone that can replicate
Chance
that.
creator.
Yeah. Playmaker, he's well and truly become a number 8 now. He's not a 10. He's a central midfielder. That's what he is. But then I think Timber had a great performance against Madueke. Apparently doesn't take much. I think we can all agree.
Not take much.
We can all agree. It's fine. That doesn't mean anything against Timber. It says a lot. about
Madueke.
what is Noni Madueke hiding behind that headband. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, by the way, why?
I think it's a
Because it's
Gervinho
like
thing.
plated. It's
I
like
think he's
plated
seen,
hair.
I think he's seen Gervinho and he knows he's not going to make that mistake.
KSI.
Forehead?
Definitely a 5-head.
So
Yeah.
Zoom now.
Naeem could learn something.
This game now is done. You've mentioned those moments where you felt you were quite good, or you were on top of them.
Yes.
However, at the end of this game, the result must somehow frustrate you because you feel your two biggest competitors have played Chelsea
And beaten.
and beat them, and it's a weekend where probably the main rival dropped more points,
Yeah.
and another rival went up.
Of course. It's very frustrating. Especially because, like, I think Chelsea are good enough to have deserved a draw against Liverpool and at least a draw against Man City in the first. That was what the first game of the
First game
season.
of the season.
Yeah. I didn't think they deserved, but then, you know, at the same time, they've managed to get a draw against us.
So, I think we me and
We
you are the
didn't
same
say
thing.
June. I think.
Yeah.
I me and you that, like. Let's
You're
look at
only
me.
4 points.
Look at me when you're
You're
talking.
only 4
Look at me
points
when you're talking
behind
about
us, bro.
titles.
I'm worried. I'm looking behind me, bro. I'm looking at Tottenham, Aston Villa, United, all these small teams. Anyway, it is frustrating. And I was watching now, because remember last week I came on, I was like, yeah, title's pretty much done, right?
Game week 10 last week.
Last week, bro. Last week I said if City had gone 8 points clear,
Oh yeah, then they lost.
then they lost, obviously. But now with Liverpool, it's different. Because now with Liverpool,
just Liverpool.
it's like, la ya akhi. If Liverpool, you see, if it gets to 12 points, Paul Merson said this, if it gets to 12 points before it gets to 6 or 9, 6.
It's
right?
9.
So it's 9 points now.
9 now.
Exactly. So if it gets to 12 points before it gets to 6,
It's a
I
problem.
think it's pretty much done. You know why? It's not a matter of whether Liverpool won't drop points. It's
about
because
you guys gaining
it's
points.
about us, exactly. Our own individual performances. Where's the consistency? And then if we get any more injuries,
I mean, Saka is injured.
are we going to be okay?
Saka's
Saka's
out
not
for how long?
injured. He's coming back after the break.
Saka,
He always
Saka
does
is-
that.
He's injured for the international break.
Oh.
Siende in England.
After Declan Rice, I'm pretty sure it's a broken toe, but I'm pretty sure he's been brought off. Yeah, it doesn't look good. He's right back. But yeah, I think the last 2 games, Inter Milan, Chelsea, there's at least something to be positive about. I like the fluidity that we saw when Merino came in. I thought he had a decent performance. Now finally getting some passes in between the lines, and then he was receiving the ball in the right areas from Odegaard. But then obviously there's disappointing performances like Saka versus Kukurea. He got bullied, but he was also fouled a lot, but he also got bullied. You know what I mean? Martinelli, maybe he can take some confidence from that, but I really don't see
Nothing.
much we can do.
Missed a chance.
Are you
Like,
seeing some
That
future?
was a
are you
horrific
seeing-
chance.
that's
he
Are you
missed.
seeing some future in that you guys have played top 10 almost big teams away like for the last
Yeah.
couple of weeks? Like
Actually-
you're supposed to win like a lot of games going forward now.
I think you know, supposed to is.
but see, the thing is, it's not even with Arsenal.
It's not the big ones.
It's not even the big games.
Oh, to be
'Cause
fair,
look at the
they've played
teams we've
City,
lost.
they've played Liverpool, they've played.
Those are not the ones they
Spurs,
lose. They
they
didn't lose to
played
any
Villa.
Big 6 team last year.
And,
I think they beat everyone.
But even this season, they've
Yeah.
not
we
lost.
beat or drew. with
Oh, yeah,
everyone.
beating
Either
the
beat or
issue,
drew.
yeah. Mm.
They didn't win it because they
See,
can't
now-
beat Southampton. They can't beat
Aston Villa home and
As-
away.
Southampton and Bournemouth
Fulham. Yeah.
Fulham
Big
away.
results.
Fulham away
Fulham
and
beat
home.
and away last year.
No,
Yeah.
we drew.
They
with them.
drew,
They drew one. No,
But
catch up.
now you're right. The next run is Nottingham Forest at home, West Ham.
Not Kepa is
away.
not an easy game.
I'm waiting for that.
I actually think it should be fine.
It's not an
United.
easy game, but it's better than. what
I'd
we've come
rather
with
play Nottingham Forest at home
than Liverpool.
than Chelsea or Liverpool at home, for example.
Or
You get
Aston
what I mean?
Villa.
Yeah.
Mm.
United at home,
Which United?
Fulham.
This
uh,
one's.
It's West Ham away, then United at home.
Ah, okay.
Fulham away, Everton at home, Crystal Palace away, Ipswich at home. So you see, these 7 games. 1, 2.
That December
3.
doesn't look too bad
That's
for
7
you.
games. That's 7 games. If we were to get keep any hope of a title race alive, we either have to match Liverpool's results or win those games, all of them.
Who do we
Simple
play?
as.
As guys we play
Bro,
Man City.
how is your
Spurs.
biggest threat?
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I think you guys are pretty much done with that tough run. You play Man City and then
you
Real
close it
Madrid,
off.
and then from
You
there
play
you
Madrid
have
and then Man City.
Southampton,
But see, also with them, it's not like the big teams are the ones you lost to who?
Only for us.
Exactly. So they could lose to another small team.
I think
you just do.
Yeah, like it's there's no.
I think it's down to you now. It's not even down to how Liverpool do now.
Absolutely. But you know, it's this
When are you going?
it's this fandom thing that Arsenal fans have. They're so easily triggered. There's people now saying Mikel Arteta out or whatever.
Well, it's been 5 years.
But that's Arsenal, though.
It's been coming.
Well,
I mean,
at the end of the season, we may get those reviews.
I think even if we won, I don't know, the Carabao Cup, you know, but still finished third or second, we'd still get those reviews.
You finish fourth without anything, he has to go.
No, it's still Champions League, man.
Without anything. Like, if
Bro, his father said.
His father?
His father, Arsene Wenger, said Champions League is a trophy.
If
bro,
you win it,
Crazy.
Listen. You guys tried this last season. What did I tell you guys?
No.
I'm giving him another 2-3 years.
The only thing I realized with your team off this game is, and I've watched you guys for the last 3 weeks, I've been watching a lot of Arsenal games, and your biggest threat to your defense is Trossard, and he's a forward. So I don't get how.
Those lies.
I don't get whatever that homie is doing on the pitch.
What has happened to him?
Yeah, exactly. What's happened to him? Because now you have certain players who
He used
you're
to be so
carrying
impactful from
as
the
baggage.
bench.
Yes,
You're carrying Trossard as baggage. You're carrying Jesus as baggage.
definitely.
You're carrying Sterling as baggage.
Sterling
now
should
you-
send him back in
Now you
January.
have, you guys, as much as you are in a position to like compete.
Martinelli just stopped being a garbage, by the way.
Yeah, you don't have the player. You don't have the depth.
If he didn't score that goal, he scored.
By the way,
on
when it comes to like,
Sunday.
lie, honestly,
they would have cooked him.
I would have cooked him honestly. But like, I think it's not just a matter of what we do off the pitch. On the pitch. It's also a matter of what we do off the pitch. That's why I asked about the January transfer window. It's
Yeah.
looming.
You've been violated by Nottingham Forest. They've taken your key man.
Okay, no, we already had this discussion. We got into a rant last week, by the way. Our heads were hot here, bro. Name was sweating from the back of his forehead, which means his hairline. So, listen, it was actually heated, bro.
When
but-
did he leave?
No, you know, don't even get me started, bro.
I was
Sal,
not here. I was not here last week.
he said be excited, then he brought Sterling on loan. Sal, like,
Ryan Shillings.
Ray Shillings, bro.
Ugandan shillings in that case.
Oh my God. Anyway, I think if there's an opportunity to go for a striker, like an out and out striker, bro, please do it. I can't watch another game like the Newcastle game. I talked about it here. I don't know, you weren't around. I saw 1-0 Newcastle, 35th minute, right? 7 touches in the opposition box for Newcastle, 20 in the opposition box for. Like, what are we doing? Are we touching opposition? What are we doing in the box there?
Teta ball, bro.
What is Netanyahu? So yeah, that's my thoughts on Arsenal Chelsea. It's a fair result, though.
Finally, from me,
Yeah.
when are you going to say it's done for you? When do you think you'd get there? Like,
If you lose to Man United. Come on.
I think
You
in any context, if we lose to United, it's done for us.
Okay.
okay, now let's be serious. now,
No,
please.
being very serious, I think if it gets to 12 points, like I said, if it gets to 12 points at any stage between
done.
now and December and Jan, at like beginning of Jan, I think it's pretty.
So then
much
you'd
done.
like to see Arteta going very serious Champions League from there.
Like, what else is there to go for? I mean,
FA Cup.
at the very minimum, at least this season, we're in the FA Cup Carabao Cup quarterfinal, and there's like a bit of a pathway. We play Crystal Palace at home. Who do you guys play? Southampton. Away. Omar, is it at home?
Wherever. Ask us, don't care.
It's Southampton. I don't know why I'm even asking. Who you guys play?
Last 2 seasons have been.
They play Spurs.
So
They're out.
Listen.
Yeah, they're out.
The last 2 seasons have
They're
been in
out.
the final. So you guys.
No, if
in the
not, we
final?
won it. Last time we didn't play you.
One in
As
last
in
time we
you?
played Chelsea.
We didn't play you guys last year.
You weren't there. You were
Last
in the
year?
final of the FA Cup.
Oh, Carabao.
Yeah, it's a Carabao.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was talking about FA.
It's a Carabao.
Okay.
We're chatting shit. So yeah, that's where it's at for me. But minimum, what you guys are saying is right. Minimum this season isn't to win the Premier League. It's to challenge but win a trophy at the same time and finish in the top 4.
So basically, what Ten Hag did in the first season.
Yes, actually. I take that. No, legit. You guys are laughing. I take
Third and
Uh,
Carabao.
I take second in Carabao.
Oh no, third.
No, we can finish second above
Third Carabao.
City.
If we don't win that
Third
Carabao,
Carabao, you're wearing that medal here.
if we don't win that Carabao,
Is it here? Is it still around? Bring it now. Bring it
I'll
now.
bring it next week. It's in the car. I'll bring it next week.
But yeah.
If we don't win the Carabao, I want the final to be a derby.
Crazy how.
And I'll sit here and say, guys,
and
I'll
then
sit
Spurs
here
does
and
the
say,
thing.
Arsenal Tottenham for a final, and then Ange actually keeps his promise.
oh my God, I'll do that shit, bro.
This will be the best day
Yo,
ever.
I'll say this right now, bro. Unequivocally and uncategorically, without doubt, if Arsenal don't win the Premier League, Liverpool win it, please. Liverpool win it, please. Football needs to survive. Thank you.
The City era, bro. City
Nah,
era
it's
is
not a
done,
City
bro.
era
Pep is
thing,
going.
bro.
Pep is-
Future is bright.
Pep is dipping,
Fair.
bro. When I tell you they're done, they're
City's
done,
washed.
bro.
I saw a
It's
report that he's
Amorim,
waiting for
Nani,
the.
the
No, but
future is.
I saw a report. By the way, let's talk about City now. I saw a report that he was apparently unhappy with the way the Brazilian national team
Did not contact him.
They stopped talking to him after starting conversations with him, and that he was actually always interested in managing Brazil, and that he would actually renew for one more year if it means he has a chance for the Brazilian.
But that was
national
when he
team.
was in Barcelona.
Yeah, so I
Right
don't
now,
know,
this
did the
Brazil of
ambition
Akina
change?
Martinelli, I don't think he can go.
Hey, bro, come
You
on.
want
You would
him
have Rafinha. You would have.
Come on, man. This
You would have
Brazil is washed.
Savinho.
It's messing your career.
This Brazil is washed.
You're going there, you pata Vini.
Akina Magalhaes.
You pata Vini, uko can't coach you.
Come on, man.
You chased away Gabriel Jesus and then umpate good time.
Zoo,
Come
Brazil
on.
is washed.
Pick him, bro. He doesn't have to pick him.
I mean,
You just
Brazil
have
is
to
washed.
ignore him in Rio de Janeiro, you know? Just pretend he hasn't seen him. But yeah, let's talk about City, man. 2-1
Before we talk about
Brighton.
City, there's a Showmax partnership with Safaricom, and there's a deal of 450 for you to get a 1 month subscription with 3 GB data for you to be able to watch the Premier League on your phone. Check the link in the description.
Yeah, so wait, you forgot to mention also
You get the
have-
3GB from
No. How else you can get this thing, bro?
Star 544.
Hashtag, yeah, star
544
544
star
37 hash. So yeah, that's the hashtag. No, that's not the hashtag. That's the dial. That's the
That's the
USSD.
USSD code.
The hashtag is Showmax Premier League. Anyway, Brighton 2, Man City 1. By the way, I didn't even watch that game. I saw Haaland had scored in the first half. Turned on some nature documentaries. Then I saw João Pedro equalized in the
He came back
70th.
in that game.
It's crazy, Sab.
Yeah, he owed
Wow.
Simpson Pusey.
Yeah.
Simpson.
How do you say that name?
Simpson
Pusey.
Pusey.
Pussy.
Pusey.
I think
Pussy.
I think no matter
Pussy.
how,
When
how
the
you
commentator was
say it.
doing the lineups, he was like so quick in the names, and then when I got there, it was like Simpson Pusey. I can't take anything wrong. How do you even call your son that name?
They're in trouble though, right?
Who? The parents?
No. Although they should be.
Yeah, they should be.
But Man City, I
Mama
mean,
Pussy and Baba Pussy.
they didn't have a good.
Huku isiliwe zitu mtoto wako hivyo.
No man.
Why Wesley?
Just random name that
No,
came to
but
my
why
mind.
Wesley though? Why not Langata?
Okay,
That sounds random as shit, bro. By the way, it's not Isli in Nairobi.
But
It's
speaking
still
of
in England.
Or just get travels.
wait,
these
wait,
days.
wait. Speaking of, I'll forget about
Speaking
this.
of what?
Speaking of where we live, do you know what Eric told me?
Please don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, please.
Okay, sir.
It's kind of private. I'll tell you like after a couple of weeks.
Incognito.
Yeah.
So-
Why do you like bringing private
Stay
conversations?
tuned. Stay tuned for the
Stay
update. Listen
tuned.
after
In 2 weeks.
Why? I say a couple of weeks.
Okay, after 4 weeks.
A couple of weeks could be 12.
Okay, sir.
What?
Or 13.
Okay, so anyway, are City in trouble because Ruben Diaz is injured, John Stones is
Rodri.
injured.
Answer on Rodri.
Obviously, we know Rodri is
Rodri
injured.
is the
He's the
problem,
main
bro.
one, he's the
They're
main
done.
problem.
They're cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
KDB is not coming back properly yet.
I mean, KDB is old, bruv.
Yeah.
KDB is old.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva is done.
That's the thing, and you know, Zoom, that's why you should be so mad at yourself that when they're
We talk
for
about
that.
Man City.
This is football now. Change. This is football. The season when they're breaking down. You know, Klopp would have prayed for these days every single day.
To be fair, I want to beat Pep Guardiola at his best.
No, me I don't want. Me I want to win the league.
Done.
Me I don't want that. Me I just want to win the league, even if they're number 20. I don't care.
If Man City is serious, you know, Tenag is available. You know what I mean?
We beat them when they were at their best. Did we win the league? No.
Again, now you see how City are limited on the side of you'll see players going and you're not allowing them to leave at the right time. Walker has extended his stay at City.
This guy is Savio was hyped for one day only. You remember?
Just for the first game of the season.
They called him Mahrez.
Changawase.
I found that.
He was called Savio. He came and called himself Savinho.
Yeah.
and he's still now playing like Savio. Like Pep has removed, like your Neo is silent.
What happened to Doku?
Dead.
Doku is dead food, man.
Dead
Well, like
food,
Doku
bro.
is so dead. He's actually just like those leg twists and then
Not
turn.
even, where's the play of the year? Play of the season, last season.
Haaland.
No, it was
Foden.
Phil Foden.
Oh, do we want to have that conversation,
Yeah, but I think
He scored 0 goals in the Prem.
bro?
that's because Pep has made him
System.
a specialist of nothing.
Nah.
He
He's
doesn't
been
have a
exci-
position.
He's been
Exactly.
exciting to watch. I mean, come on, in those seasons you could see like
But
such
still,
good.
I don't think it's a
pass.
Pep thing though.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
it's down
it's
to him.
The
No.
Euros were so bad for him.
Because where has he been played? That's different to where he's played before.
It's the thing with Pep and his system is Leo ko right wing, Kisho ko left wing, Kisho ko hapa. Like you haven't mastered your craft
No,
to
but
the
last
point.
season he was doing the
They
same.
won the
thing.
league with Foden at false
Let me
9
finish.
the season before.
Yeah,
The season before Foden was at false 9. Last season when he was player of the season, he had 2 positions. He didn't have one solid position.
yeah.
Wing 10.
Look at Salah when Liverpool was struggling. Remember that's when you guys were really bad.
Nah.
And Salah was
COVID.
because he has a position. This is what he does. He will still get you the goals.
I hear you.
But now I think-
However, like the thing with
But that's a big drops, Hassadam.
I think exactly like even for Salah, he had a drop.
Yeah,
Right.
He always
still
does have
contributed.
drops, Salah,
Yeah,
but they.
but it will still be 20 goal assist contributions in all comps minimum. With Phil Foden, he's no longer a kid, right? He's played in Pep's
He's
system
got 3
for
kids. It's not a kid.
he's played in Pep's system for what 4 or 5 years now.
No,
Yeah.
all the years, 7 years.
Actually, ever since he's been here, right?
Yeah.
And then with Pep, at the very minimum, even if he moves him to the right, even if he moves him to the left, what he will always do is find a way for Phil Foden to enter the pockets, right? Whether it's a left half space or the right half space. So, for example, remember when first season Arsenal challenged for the title, he didn't have fullbacks. He put Bernardo Silva at right wing back, right? It's because he wanted a different way for Bernardo to enter the half space as a winger or wing back, right? And so he'll find different ways to get you into those positions. Phil Foden still gets into those positions. He had a chance that he missed, a couple of bad touches
There was
in
even
and around
one
the
The last
box.
touch of the game.
Last touch of the game,
Yeah.
like he still gets into those positions. I think this is more a mental thing than a positional thing. And I
then he
think
was
it's not
sick
even a
for
tactical
couple
thing.
of weeks.
Huh?
He was sick also for a couple of weeks. I don't
Yeah, he
know what
was
happened to him.
out for like a month, I think.
But he's also struggling for England, no?
Yeah, from the
From
Euros.
the Euros time.
He has been
He's
struggling for
been-
England.
I mean,
So
if you look back
maybe
at
it's
the
a
players-
hangover. Maybe it's a hangover. Because if you're thinking about it, for example, someone like Declan Rice has played 51 games for club and country over the last
years.
season and
And we can actually
and the
see
Euros.
that.
Yeah, it does. Maybe I didn't mean Jack Grealish.
No, I actually said Rice.
Oh,
We can
okay.
see he is tired.
Yeah, he's quite tired. But I'm saying
when
Phil
he comes,
Foden.
he still
Phil
loves
Foden as well.
Just,
Some other players as well. They look
City has
tired.
also dropped off because if I don't know if you guys peeped that Rodri whatever thing in the locker room.
that video. I've seen it today.
That's
What
different.
thing?
That's
They're still
different.
lacking leaders
Yeah,
also.
That's different gravy.
What happened?
Rodri is showing up to the changing room after the game. They've dropped points.
Those voices.
He's crashing everything in there. He's like, you guys need to take this shit serious. If you get there, you get there. He's shouting at everyone in that whole place.
Yeah, shit.
Haaland is shouting at
everyone-
Arteta.
Everyone is quiet and listening. And that's how you know they're also going to lack that
Leadership.
too much because they don't have leaders in that team.
He cannot do that with his crutches.
You can't do that with crutches, bro.
come
If you're
on.
not out there putting your body on the line, you can't come
And
and
he's
tell
always
people
in
to
Spain
put their
for
body on the
treatment.
line. So at this moment, they're missing that. You can actually see on the video how everyone is just looking at him like, damn.
You know, I always
And
thought it
Grealish
was
is
like
we're cool now.
I thought it was like Ruben Diaz was their leader, Kevin De Bruyne was their leader, Haaland is a leader. I thought that was their shit.
Kevin seems to be in a situation where he doesn't care about these teams,
Yeah.
national team and Man City. When people don't perform anymore, it's like
It is what
no,
it is.
what
Yeah.
it is.
So, is this what we're talking about then? When a team has been dominant for so long, and why eras eventually come to an end? Is that like you have these little cracks or chinks in the armor,
I think
like this?
yes,
like
but
losing that passion or that will to be perfect.
Yeah, but like it's funny because it's Man City. Like they've won and now they are cracking after winning.
Over
Which
trusting the
is-
same
I
players.
also think they didn't replace Alvarez. I think was key coming from the bench. He may not have started the big games,
Yeah.
but I think the goals he got that character he brought from the bench. He was a good player, to be honest. And then they get
He used to
Savio.
start, by the way, even Haaland. when
Yeah,
Haaland
he was
playing.
complaining. He was starting the big games, but the ones that he was starting, he was doing well.
Yeah.
But Savinho, like you've said, I don't think he's the guy to win you the Prem like you've seen now. And either way, we all know his deal was not like the perfect deal. We know how it happened.
There are a lot of the shiftiness.
So are they unmotivated after winning everything?
I think they were hungover at obvious levels of all, and then injuries have done them something bad. KDB and then Rodri is a key player.
The miles on those legs, the miles on the
And
legs.
also mentally,
Rodri,
I
by the
don't
way, is
think
not
they
young.
want
Huh?
to.
Rodri is not young.
Bernardo Silva for me is the perfect example of a washed
It's fallen
player.
off.
Like you can just see he can't run that fast.
Can't even
anymore.
jog, don't even run.
I'm like, yo, now.
Like when he gets the ball, the game actually slows down in
He
slow
looks like
motion.
Santi Cazorla in preseason.
Exactly.
I think
It's like Chiare on the ball.
I think they have
enough
now to
time.
go-
Why you gotta do that, man?
I think they
Take
go to a
time
new era
more.
now. They have to go to a new era now from next season or something.
Now they also they've not done correct business. They've lost the director
Oh yeah.
of football.
Yeah.
Pep is about to go. This is
They coach.
It's like copy pasting Yahama
Yeah.
Jama, but you guys have not won anything. You guys are also cracking. You lost the director of football. You're playing shit.
You know, you say a lot of you guys mukwapi.
Anakupoint like yana jipoint hivi.
3-0, my friend.
Mukwapi.
Clean sheet, my friend. You have a clean
Mukwapi.
sheet.
Position mukwapi.
13th.
Okay.
Who did you
Four
beat?
points behind you, though.
Sawa.
Who did you beat?
Oh, one of the best teams.
Your wins this season have come against teams in the bottom 10.
I mean, let's have a Premier League.
Yeah?
It's one just like you.
They won the league. The
To be
league
fair, he
like
does have a point
2016.
there. No,
I know he
he's
has a
just stating
point.
facts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
It's an irrelevant fact, but it is a fact.
At this point, yeah, that's true. But listen, your wins, they're just useless wins.
No, it's okay. I mean, listen, since the guy Ten Hag leaves,
Left.
Amanda,
Mm.
bro, I'm unbeaten.
I'm unbeaten.
Yeah,
I also damn.
we are unbeaten.
These guys are
since.
counting sporting wins.
Oh,
We won again from behind, bro.
Yeah,
Like
last
it's
night
so
I was-
dangerous. If you go ahead against Sporting at halftime, just know there's 4 goals
You know
coming.
that guy?
Whether you like it or not.
I've just seen a stat that he's won 11 games in a row. I think we can all agree here that it will take him like 4 years.
To ever
do
have
that
that
again.
happen again.
11 games in a row.
11
In all
games
comp.
Might never
No,
happen.
in the
bro.
league.
In the league.
Yeah, in Portugal.
That's never happening.
It's never happening.
That's why I
again.
keep
So,
saying, man.
no, but-
I feel bad for bro.
Those are
because
3 points.
he's losing his happiness for this.
He's unbeaten everywhere.
No, okay, fair. He's still in the Champions League.
November
Unbeaten
11th,
everywhere.
November 11th, when he takes over for his first game. No,
His first game is the Europa
League.
Today is November 11th. On November 23rd, when he takes over for his
Ipswich.
first game, that just might be the end of this.
Ipswich,
streak.
Liam
It depends
Delap.
on the day.
Liam Delap. By the way,
The tractor boys. bro.
Liam Delap. We need to have a conversation. Since we're here at United, he would bench Hoyland.
No, he wouldn't.
Wallahi, he would.
Okay.
Nah, he
I
wouldn't.
swear to God, he would.
You don't know who thinks that.
Delap has been. He's
Why
been
don't you
he
zoom
was-
akisema Hoyland ashapicha Zagzi, ashamweka kando.
Yeah, no, Xerxes kila mtu mpita. Have you seen him run?
funnily enough, Delap has been highly rated from the City Academy.
Yeah.
And Kasi
Is he on
Haaland.
loan? I think
No, they sold him.
They would have recorded him in January.
They sold him.
But
Now,
then they are going.
yeah, wangemuita tu jana.
Then it's a similar profile, kind of.
Mm.
But anyway.
The fact that his dad is Rory Yoni Bambasana because
Oh, his father is actually Rory Delap.
yeah, that's his dad.
Yeah.
Rory Delap.
If we do United
Throwing
Ipswich,
merchant. Just imagine like
No way. This
Yeah.
guy trained with his son, you guy.
zoom.
That's how Liam made it.
If we do United
Shit.
Ipswich
That
combined
doesn't
11,
Huh?
how many, if you do Ipswich United combined 11, how many players do you think from United will make the squad?
With the current form?
Which
Everyone.
form?
Everyone.
Of one game.
By the way,
But even
you
them,
know,
they have
you
one
know,
form.
you know, the Ipswich captain is even a better captain than the United captain.
You're just talking shit.
Who is
now.
that?
Sam
guy-
Mursi is a leader.
just because you brought up Ipswich, Ange might be gone by the time we're coming back to the next match.
Oh yeah, I did one on Nani. They did one on Spurs.
Wait, what do you mean?
Hey, bad.
Ipswich won their first game since in 22 years,
2-2.
since 2002 against Spurs.
But
At home.
That's a North London thing, you know?
No, Spurs. You know the last game they won in the Premier League in 2002 was against who?
Who?
Spurs.
What you
And
I love it. Someone's writing this script. I'm telling you, someone's writing this
this
script.
is,
Why
that,
didn't I say that?
that
I
team
didn't
is
read
so-
on the previous partner, Ipswich.
that team is so disappointing. I don't even know how. I don't know how.
The 11th, I think, Spurs.
They're so inconsistent, you know.
They're inconsistent. They have players who
The next game they play Man
Haven't-
City. They win that
they'll
game.
win that.
It's so funny.
The script.
Anyway, Anyway, Spurs, I don't know what it is about them. Like, Ange, I think, needs to bounce because if he thinks he can change anything about that club's mentality, he is fucking deluded. He might. I'm not even sure he has a winner's mentality, by the way.
No,
Because I think he's a bit crazy. He's a bit crazy. Like, guys, this is the same manager who's, was he one man down and still...
2 men down.
2 men
9
down
men
against
high
Chelsea
line.
and he's still playing the highest line ever seen.
Last season.
he never lost.
They lost.
4-1.
Nicholas Jackson scored a hat-trick.
Nakumbuka one thing.
Oh my god.
I think
Nicholas Jackson has a hat-trick.
Ange lost hope in this club the moment they said let Man City beat us.
Yes, I remember.
I think that's when he actually
remember
felt
that
like,
post-match conference.
you know
yeah.
what, maybe this is not the club for me.
Yeah, the fans. I mean, come on. He should be working with the players.
Yeah, but like the moment the club
He-
and everyone, like, and I feel like
but he
it's
runs
every,
deep,
Is he the one who signed Timo Werner?
you know,
He is.
He is.
If he's the
Well,
one who
not
signed
him.
Timo Werner,
I mean,
He's
it's the
that's
manager,
Daniel
the
Levy.
owner. Daniel Levy does
come on,
everything.
he knew this. We all know how these transfers do. It's not like it's 100%
Wasn't it on loan?
Van
Daniel
was
Levy.
on loan and then they
He
They
brought
brought
him
him.
back.
they
He liked him.
extended it for like 18
And
months.
he's got
Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck. That's a red flag. Ange needs to go.
But the thing is, we don't know if it's him or Levy,
Hey, that's I don't
because
know.
Levy is the one.
Hey, like Timo,
Who
when
does
you
all
watch
the
Timo
business?
Werner, man, my God.
Bro, even the goal that he scored against Man City in the Carabao Cup, he kind of got lucky with it because he kind of took a deflection to get past.
Kerry,
the
and
player.
remember we're in for him. Due to
Wait for
2018,
him.
I'm on 2020.
Yeah.
You shouted here about Timo Werner.
Bro,
I have
thought,
clip.
I thought,
Yeah, we actually.
I
No,
thought,
we were getting him. Chelsea got him ahead of us by a day or
I
something.
thought
They
we've got
keep beating you.
Another howler, Levi Colwill. You are shouting here. Oh yeah.
Levi's not
By
bad.
the way,
Shut up.
Levi would have been better for us than
He's the
Kwanzaa.
reason why Martinelli scores
He'll have been
onside.
better than
You know that?
Kwanzaa
Or
on the
even
bench.
better than the lead.
that's not a. He's shit overall. Don't bring Martinez.
Levi's not bad, come on.
Wallahi is bad.
No, it's not
Wallahi,
that bad.
Wallahi.
He's a bit bad.
He's not bad. No,
He's
like,
quite bad.
He's
Not
a
like
bit
who?
bad.
Bro,
not
no, it's not about what he does on the ball. It's about what he does positionally.
It's not like Jarrell Cancer for us. I mean, it would be better.
I would take.
This is
I would
not
take
in some
Kwanzaa.
chicks.
I would take Kwanzaa over Levi
Bro,
Colwill.
Kwanzaa, remember
Kwanzaa is
Kwanzaa
bad.
gave Bruno Fernandes a pass.
He's the one we lost the league because of him. Ah.
Hey,
No,
no,
but he's young though.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
But even Manu is young.
I was not a minor.
Any final thoughts?
Mine was
on
Ballon d'Or.
let's talk about United actually now. You're happy
What's there
with
to talk about them?
actually is
I
there
mean,
any-
there's nothing much apart from the
Garnacho.
fact that
Garnacho had a bit of an issue after full time. He scored his goal, but apparently Bruno came out to defend him and say that he was just disappointed that
It's being emotional.
Yeah, he knows he scored a goal, a great goal, but he's still not being respected by sections of the fan base.
I mean, to be honest, he has been underperforming. When
That's
you,
some
when
pussy
you,
or shit though.
Wait, yeah, of 100%. If you're underperforming, why do you expect us to
Babysit
gloat over
you.
you? And then remember, it's usually not like him trying to make a move and then failing. It's his decision making.
Yeah.
He passes. He doesn't pass the ball.
Come like him at Chelsea.
He doesn't do the right thing every single time. He missed 2 sitters, not sitters, but like really good chances
Against
against Chelsea, right? And that's the thing. Like, you can't have that kind of performance
Then come and
and
whine
then
on social media.
expect us to be
To
like
not be
praising you.
criticized.
We will criticize you.
Bro,
When you score a good goal, we will be happy, obviously, right? Because you've done
But
something.
there's a but.
No,
a
100%.
There's
You
a
have to be
caveat,
consistent.
yeah.
Bruno Mwenyewe, how many people like him for the last 1 month?
Hey,
but
you
si
guys are
si
so much
hata
on
Bruno
him.
unajua
guys
mimi
don't
naeza-
like him
naeza-
still now.
naeza
Exactly.
pena example ya nani? Naeza pena example ya Madrid fall off for 4 games. Hata si at 7 white handkerchiefs are
After
out.
4 games, ni mingi, bro.
Eh.
You saw them boot Chouameni, many.
White
Yeah.
handkerchiefs are out. This guy's, you have to have a
You
different
make
type
a
of
mispass,
mentality.
bro. You make a mispass that might even lead to an opportunity of getting a chance. This is booing you.
It's that video of that Spanish guy in the house in the living room. Just you're everything's bought for you.
Yeah.
You have a car.
VIP.
You're rich.
You sleep still.
It's literally that.
And then come on, tell us.
Oh yeah, for
Anyway.
sure. 100%.
We can wrap it up then. Guys, let us know what your thoughts are on the title race. I don't know, the rest of the clubs. Garnacho, Amorim.
Amorim ball is
before we
coming.
get
We have
into-
3 in the back. He said that he was going to use his formation 3 at the back. That means we are going on a serious
from the-
unbeaten run. I
Okay.
don't know. You guys, you're not ready.
I don't
Have
think
you
you
played
are
us?
either. Huh?
You haven't played us.
We're playing you guys in 2
My
games.
God, you're lucky you played us once.
As we finish, would you like to revise your top 4 predictions now that you've got Amorim?
Oh, for sure, 100%. So
Uh-huh. United
I
No,
think
not top
second.
4, top 7.
I think number 1, obviously, I think Liverpool's going to win.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, by the way.
We'll go and talk number 5
I
last
think
time.
I remember.
I read that.
Yeah. It could have been me also, but
Number 2, Man City. Number 3, Chelsea. Number 4, Man United. And that's my top 4. I don't care about anyone else.
But do you feel at any point this season?
It's 4 points only, bro. 4 points.
There's a question that
and you play them twice.
As the leader of the tacticals.
Oh yeah,
For another week.
let's mention.
That's
I might be last.
some madness.
I
followed.
might.
As you get the app going, Zoom, do you feel at some point United will go above you this season?
No,
Do you feel at
Not
some
in
point
any
you'll go
way.
above Arsenal this season?
not in any way.
I am last.
It's actually mad because my God, you know what's been happening, right? Naeem kept telling me like, "Yo, by the way, have you checked FPL?" I'm like, "Nah." I haven't."
Holy
So
fuck.
over the last 3 weeks, over the last 3 weeks,
I've not made changes in the 3 weeks.
no. Over the last 3 weeks, Naeem would keep asking me, "Have you checked FPL?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw you. 46 points. The average was 30 something. Okay." He's like, "Yeah, pole tu." And then the next game week, umeona, I'm checking. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm seeing you, by the way." But I'm like, there's still quite a distance between you and I. Who are you talking about? He's like, "No, I'm not even talking about you and Eric and Kiari. No, just Saddam."
The other guy,
Saddam.
Wow.
And he has then jumped literally everyone. You know what we did? We made fun of him that day about Brevo.
I think
And he
he
took that shit personally.
Exactly.
He
was
took
not
that
happy.
shit so He's like, "Oh, mimi ndo nibadilishe kiti da." Okay, so
I'm sure he's got to drive home
Saddam is
direct.
now last
Oh my
of the Tacticals 1-2 TV with 524 points.
He had a clean 31 this week.
I
Brevins
forgot to name my team, to be honest.
Brevins has been reminded why he's recording with 559 points. Lowton, I don't know what the fuck is how this guy's dropping with Pep Guardiola. That's how loyal he is.
Let me check
He's
his
dropping
team.
with Pep Guardiola.
Check his team. He's got Haaland only. And Spurs, Johnson. And who else? He's got Saka, Gabriel.
Oh, he's got Smith Rowe.
Yeah, I need
Dean
to
Henderson.
do something.
Who is
This
Alex
mad.
Morton? It's Alex who? He's from Nottingham Forest.
Yo, Naeem dropped a 99-point banger this week.
I'm sure he
bro.
played something. He played some cheap.
Nah.
This guy, the only person, no chip card.
He didn't
No
play
chip-
cheap.
Bro, the only person that dropped him was Brennan Johnson.
Fuck. Now he's got Ahmad on the bench.
And he
with
had
6
Ahmad
points.
on the bench. So unfortunate. Now the top of the league is Kiarie with
Politician
617. So if you want to know, let us know if you guys have more than us or not. Saving Private Endo, that's Eric Njiru with 608.
Kama si Saka ningekuwa juu ya carry.
Mi niko na Smith Rowe bench.
Saka mimi nipatia 2 points.
Smith Rowe is on the bench
Hata
with 11.
Mbeumo hapo juu.
Bro, even me, if I had Saka, it would have been on top of him. I have 606. Naeem 591. He's well, by the way, he is well and truly
Closing
left.
on you.
Lowton, Brevins, and Saddam in the dust. It's now a relegation battle between the
top four- the
producer,
top four is
the
set.
guy who has the keys to the place, and Lowton. The top 4 is pretty much set now. Now it's a matter of order.
Mnakumbuka tuliweka 10k?
Yes,
Yeah.
kill him to 10k, 10k,
10 bands each. I'm about to have a very...
All right.
You cannot have that.
Hey.
Don't let you have that, bro. Don't celebrate now. Don't celebrate now.
Unataka kuniambia 60k na Liverpool imeshinda.
You know why it's funny? You know why it's funny? Eric wants to tell him the same thing that he tells all of us. Don't celebrate in November, bro. and then I'm gonna tell, don't celebrate the league title in November, bro. Anyway, let us know what you guys got in terms of your FPL points, so that at least we know how shit we are, or how good we are, or how shit Saddam is. And we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, we'll have an episode out that's completely off topic in terms of the Premier League. And we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Take care.